is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we are back with some more Need for Speed No Limits. It's time for episode 686 or 687, I believe. We have a brand new update for Need for Speed No Limits coming in this episode. So, what's new in this update? Gotta face the tech dystopia built by Paradigm and bring them down for good. It's all or nothing. Let's get this done, hot shot. With the King Slayer live event, the underground is dead and surveillance drones litter the sky. Use every trick in the book and your Aston Martin Valhalla concept in the King Slayer special event. The Valhalla is basically like a street-friendly version of the Valkyrie, if you remember the Valkyrie. They're basically brothers in very quick arms. We also have a new Bravo event. So Joan Brooks needs you to yet again drive as a cop and make streets Blackridge safe in the Bravo BMW i8. About time this car came to the game. But there's other cars that should have already came to the game before this car, but we're not gonna make a fuss about it. And the new Proving Grounds. Now, this one I've been excited for. Report in, agent. We have a mission for you. Win a classic American car by winning the Proving Grounds for the Buick Regal Grand National special event. So, the old school GNX from 1987. First American car with a turbocharger. That's right. This is basically the American version of like the Porsche 911 from like the 70s. Difference is the engine's in the front. And it's water cooled and it has a turbocharger, but it still was a screaming metal death trap. And of course we have, is this a new? Yes, this is a new car series. Victory is found through the violence of action. Take matters into your own hands and drive your Pagani cars in the Vanguard car series, which we have one of these actually. We have the Pagani Utopia. Very nice. Celebrate love and life by earning the Festival of Colors wrap for all your cars. Bring a splash of vibrant hues to the street of Blackridge. And we got a couple of new flashback events coming, like Underground Insider with the Ferrari 296 GTB, which we already have, and the Blackridge Breakout with the M3 G80, which we also have, so we don't have to do those events. So let's get to racing. Ain't no time like the present. $20,000 in cash. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. Kingslayer event we will be hopping into shortly. Very shortly. Of course, we got the trailers, we got the update overview, we got Transporter and Tartan with their overviews on the new update. We also got a new promo with Civic Type R blueprints and replayable races. Very nice stuff. And of course, the new car series added, Vanguard, which I will be probably doing separately here. Also, some upgrade packs. We got the Koenigsegg Jesko upgrade pack, which would be very nice to have. We get this Jesko up to 1090 in performance. I'm not going to go for it though. We also have the Ferrari 488 Pista unlock pack. Very nice. Not going to go for it, of course. We have the Lotus Emira upgrade pack. We do have the Emira, and this will be a good upgrade for that car, but we're not going to go for it. And I think there was something else too. I just don't remember it off the top of my head. Ah, yes, Aston Martin and the 00 pack. That's what it was. Speaking of the 00, let's go ahead and grab our gold and our race skips, and of course, the first of 5 free upgrade crates, and also check out the missions. So we need hang time for 253 seconds to get the Festival of Colors wrap, which would be pretty nice. It'd be very nice to have. And of course, the first of 5 free upgrade crates of the day. We got plenty of gold to use at our disposal for this new live event. For the new update, we are going to try to get this Aston Martin Valhalla concept, as well as potentially maybe some blueprints. Aston Martin DB5 blueprints, Pontiac Firebird blueprints, Lamborghini Aventador blue. You know, we only need 4 of these to get the Aventador. And it's very tempting because I got enough gold, more than enough gold to do this. No, we're going to save it. We're going to save the gold for the event. That's what we're going to do. We're going to save the gold for the event. What we are going to get, however, is the carbon. We need the carbon. We definitely need the carbon. Alloy. We definitely need some alloy. Modules. We definitely need some modules. Bolts. We definitely need some bolts. And racing action, that is what is coming up hot and fast. Let's do this. So, King Slayer with the Aston Martin Valhalla concept. It's been a few weeks since Wyatt Fox, the CEO of Paradigm Industries, took over Blackridge. Blackridge now has high-tech blockades and surveillance drones across the city to stop street racers. They've grounded your entire car collection. Paradigm can track them all. Wyatt played your entire crew like a fiddle, pretending to be a mystery co-founder to lead you astray. And then he closed the mousetrap, outmaneuvering everyone in one fell swoop. You've been idling away the hours waiting for him to return when you hear a car outside. Oh, this thing looks magnificent, especially that green. That's a very similar, if not almost identical green to that BMW M3 G80 that is currently sitting in my garage. Very similar. And it actually matches the F1 car from 2023. It looks fantastic. It looks menacing. It looks flippin' rapid. That's what it looks like. And I am super excited to try to drive this thing. So let's check out the event garage and see what we need to prioritize. As I suspected, top speed. So motor and turbo upgrades would be the main thing. King Slayer store, on the other hand. Ooh, perfect. Let's go ahead and get that turbo. And yes, the big one. Now I was thinking, Warner Brother, why aren't you going for the epic turbo? Because I have enough confidence in myself that I can do this without having to use any extra blueprints or any turbos until maybe about day 6 when I'm definitely struggling to try to get further. At least I feel confident enough to do this. Hey boss, I think I've got my groove back after being hoodwinked. Take a look outside. You walk outside to find an Aston Martin Valhalla concept car waiting for you. I want to test Ronnie's anti-tracking thingamajig I installed on this. Into the lion's den? Sounds good. Now we don't have any time trial races, so we can test out the sound of this thing without my commentary, but we do have 5 races to dive straight into. 4 of them are rush hour races, 3 back-to-back to start things off, followed by a hunter, and then the final race is a rush hour. So let's dive into it. Ain't no time to waste. And we get a turbo segment to start things off. So let's dive straight into this Aston Martin Valhalla concept. Here we go. Alright, just drive around town and see what happens. This doesn't seem particularly scientific of an experiment. It'll have to do. None of our plans work if they can track our cars. Let's hope. Let's go and hope for the best. I want to say, that's crazy that they basically grounded my entire car collection of damn near 90 cars. But then again, you would think that a collection that big would be hard to keep track of every car. Top speed 222 without nitrous. This thing feels proper quick and across the line. I wonder Max Verstappen loves this thing. Yes, Max Verstappen. Well, I'm not sure if it's a Valkyrie or if it's a Valhalla, but he has one. And if I remember correctly, these things are worth 3.4 million, if I'm not mistaken. More or less, give or take half a mil, potentially. Not 100% sure on that, but this is going to prove, wait for it, legendary. I'm super excited. First race down, we got the drifting done. Good stuff. Rush Hour number 2 is up next. We get a transmission segment. Looking forward to this, actually. Looking forward to all these. And I'm looking forward to get back into form because the last few events, live and vault, I was lacking. Cops! Okay, let's keep this up. Is the anti-tracker working, Ty? Yep. They're pinging our car like crazy, but the suppressor is holding. Oops. Crashing the traffic. I thought I'd be able to get the takedown, but that's okay. Cross the line. Super solid. That was actually a super solid run. A very solid run, indeed. Next up, the third consecutive rush hour race. We get a wheel segment that'll prove really useful for what we need to do. Oh man, they must be so mad. They have to actually use their brains to find us now. Well done. Okay, let's lose these cops. Come on, Kim. You could break out the way. Oh, that actually worked. Oh my gosh, and then she's gonna block him. Oh, that's twice I used the cop to stop her from passing me. Cross the line. Twice I took down cop and twice that dead cop ended up putting up a block for me. Solid. The comms of your Aston Martin Valhalla concept car light up. You're receiving a call. Clever firewall. I can't track you, but it's only a matter of time. He looks so damn different now. He went from looking like a politician to looking like a pimp. And not a good one at that. Next up, we have a Hunter race. We get a turbo segment. So that'll be our second turbo segment that we'll be receiving. And the boss himself comes out to play. Let's see what you got. Here's where I am. Can you catch up? Unless you have to run back to your hole. He's clearly taunting you, but you're eager for the conflict. Into the lion's den, right? No, they call it the lion's den because the logo for Paradigm Industries is a lion. And their special, what I call special operations division, is called the Lion's Pride. And the Lion's Pride is basically their little pack that they have. So across the line, embarrassing Wyatt Fox again. You're pretty fast. I will tune the self-driving AI. Oh, you heard me. I'm keeping pace with you with my code. Pretty cool, right? Feel outdated? No, not even in the slightest. Your tech, it bores me. Can't even keep up with me on my worst days. And the reason why I haven't been beating you is because I haven't been trying. Meanwhile, I've seen you give your 100% to try to defeat me. So yeah. You're gonna need more than that. Let's go ahead and add in these 2 turbo segments. Okay. It's gonna prove harder than I thought, but that's okay. This shouldn't do anything. But it did. It did do something, and did something pleasant, which is good. Go ahead and bump up the wheel segment. That'll be really useful. And last but not least, over to the nitro. Got that nitro segment. Good stuff. Alright. And over to the final race, which is rush hour. We get an ECU segment, which should bump us up. 1 more point. If it doesn't, I'm not surprised by it. I'm not worried about it. Alright, we are lined up. We're rolling. Okay, anti-tracking is still strong with you right next to Wyatt, so the experiment is a success. Lose the suit and get back to us. He's irritating to listen to. Pretty disruptive for such just grease monkeys, but before you go, take a look at the city. Blackridge is safe now. Crime is down to near zero, and you street racer types are back in your holes. Okay, and whoa. Well, that was actually like a techno roadblock. That was actually pretty dope. Thought I could get the takedown, but I guess it didn't work. I expected it to. Cross the line, however. Super strong. What do you think? Is this not better? Surrender, and I make sure you're dealt a fair hand. You made a nightmare. No one is free in your new city. Short-sighted, but I didn't expect you to understand. See you when I see you. Forget him. Let's get back. For once we can drive freely without the cops finding our safe houses. Tomorrow, we work towards bringing back the underground. So it seems like day 2 is where the real action begins. But for now, day 1 is complete. And I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and add in this ECU segment. Should be relatively okay. All right, and 773. Very nice. So that right there, ladies and gents, will wrap it up for this episode of Need for Speed No Limits. Tune in next time for episode 6. This one I don't even fully remember. 687 or 688, one of the two. Where hopefully we can start day 2 of the King Slayer live event. Like and subscribe for more content, also for motorsports and gaming content. I will leave links to different channels in the description, as well as links to my Discord and Patreon. So you become members, help support the channel, and help me to produce better content. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. It's your boy, Warner Brother. Much love, much appreciation. And I am out of here. Peace.